Today it's all about this Jeep in the restoration. That's over 650 man hours worth of work. So come along for a guided tour. We're going to start out in the front. It's one of the first things I did was purchase this rock hard bumper, and I was able to attach the winch that I previously used on the Subaru. It's only a 10,000 pound winch, but I think it should be good enough for this dude. And then I mounted the spotlights that used to be up on the windshield, and I put them down here. Also down below I've had to replace the gears, the spindles, the universal joints in the axle, the spring bushings, all now polyurethane. Also added a armor to protect this power steering box underneath here. You can see it there. And I was able to reuse the steering damper. As you can see, paint's not that good, but I have buffed it up. I spent 2 days using a lot of rubbing compound and stuff to spiff up the paint a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it, because I don't want to have to worry about running into a tree or getting scraped in the bushes and all that shit. As you can see, it's got 33-inch wheels and tires, 16-inch wheels and 33-inch tires on it. And the test drive last week was pretty good. You can see as we come around to the interior, these are the seats that were in it when I purchased it. I have repainted the interior, and then on the dash I installed new gauges, oil pressure, temperature and voltmeter, and added a couple of power outlets, one for the GoPro camera inside, for the GPS speedometer that I have up there, and my iPhone mount. Also added a tachometer on the steering column so that I can see what RPM is on this 6-cylinder engine. And then coming around to the back inside, I also put a new radio in it and included some new speakers in the back from an ATV, and then a toolbox and a high lift jack that are in the back, where I can put my cooler. And then coming around to the back, you can see here that I fabricated and made up a custom spare wheel tire carrier and mounted it to the existing bumper that was on the car. It's a pretty good deal. It's got this latch, safety pin, and I'm able to open this up, spin it out, and it just barely touches misses the light and touches there, so it doesn't move any further. And as you can see here, this piece, I take this nut off and this section comes off. It fits down into this tube, and then I can, it's got a little winch on it, spare wheel winch. I can put over the top, and then I can lift up this 70-pound wheel, 80-pound wheel and tire if I have to change it. And then haven't done anything with the paint at the back. And then come around to the driver's side. Or again, the petrol tank underneath here was taken off, cleaned out. Same thing in the back, all new bushings in the springs and shackles. Also new shocks all the way around. And then changed the gears, put a limited slip diff in the back with a 354 gear, 354 to 1 gear ratio, which is much improvement. And then also customized the cover at the back and put a drain and a filler on it. It's easy access. Pretty cool. Underneath here, I had to put a new cross member on and then work on that transfer case that's over there. Also replaced all the universal joints on the drive shaft in the back, and then ended up having to totally replace the front drive shaft because the other one, the original one, had a bow in it, which wasn't very good. The exhaust, you can see here, I cut a catalytic converter out and put a straight pipe back to the silencer. Well, as far as the engine compartment goes, I've done a tremendous amount of work here. As you can see here on the left side, remnants of my buffing, rubbing compound sprayed everywhere. I haven't rinsed out the front, but you can see here I took the standard brakes off and put a brake booster on, power assisted brakes, and then a custom air cleaner, because the original air filter wouldn't fit on there now because of the brake booster. And then you can see down in here now that I totally rebuilt the engine, had it apart, put new rings, bearings, all new gaskets, omitted all of the smog stuff that was on here. So now it's just built a blank off plate, took the intake manifold heater off, disconnected the hot water lines that go to the intake manifold, new thermostat, new valve lifters inside the engine. And then on this side it's a new alternator, and then a custom radiator overflow bottle that I used from racing days, as well as installing a new electric fuel pump. And you can see there the blank off plate that I built, cut off to install on the engine, still using the original distributor and ignition system. And then down here, original battery, and then a custom engine breather that I had also left over from racing days. And then finally inside the engine compartment, totally redid all the wiring in front. It was a total mess, a lot of burnt wires, so I had to replace a lot of them, do a lot of splicing, and then obviously new engine mounts. So that's the ticket for this 1982 CJ7. Again, over 650 man hours worth of work, and looking forward to many miles of fun. To give you a quick demo of the spare tire carrier that I made. Got to get this nut off the top, nut and washer. And undo the winch here where I've got the two hooks tied together so they don't rattle. This comes off and it fits down inside here. And then you simply hook these two cables, these two straps on it, raise it up, take the wheel nuts off, and then lower it down. I also use an impact wrench to just let this go up and down, and then same thing, put the old one back up, lift it up, and then secure it. So you can see how it actually looks from the side when it goes to lift up the wheel. Pretty cool.